Previously on MasterChef Australia.
And if we don't nail it, we're going to be in trouble.
Mindy became the first person to win immunity.
I'm going to wear this with absolute pride and joy. I'm going to wear it on my apron every day.
While for Kath and TK, the MasterChef journey ended.
This show has taught me to never give up, be resilient, and anything is possible.
Tonight, it's the start of a massive week.
You need to start thinking about what goes with what and which goes with which.
First up, the amateur cooks brace themselves to find the key to the puzzle. That is the mystery box.
I'm just trying to think of what pulls all these ingredients together.
I might as well just go home now.
Then, love is in the air with the most seductive invention test.
Tempt us, tantalise us, and make us tingle all over.
And finally, the next adventure of their culinary journey begins.
Under this cloche, there's a clue.
The winner of Australia's biggest cooking competition will receive the chance to work alongside the country's best chefs, a book publishing deal, $100,000 to kickstart their food dream, and the title of Australia's next MasterChef.
Burning up in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star in our souls. We all know our dreams make us who we are. We got today, so spin me round and show me the way back to burning up in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star in our souls. We all know our dreams make us who we are.
How are you?
We've been away from home for a fair while now, and certainly I'm missing my girlfriend Gemma a fair bit. But it's still a great experience. Yeah.
Who's who here? How old are they?
Well, Jasmine just turned 5 at this birthday. What I'm missing the most with family is just hanging out with them, you know, packing up their lunches. When they're coming home from school, they're telling you whatever has happened in their day. And just having them close to you, I think, is what I miss a lot.
All right, guys, let's go.
Good morning. Welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen. Are we feeling good?
Yes.
You should do. Today is a milestone. It's 4 weeks since you've been in this helter-skelter world of MasterChef. How does it feel?
Awesome.
I think you should maybe just just shake hands with the guy next to you, the girl next to you. 4 weeks.
High five.
Yeah.
Well done.
Just take a moment to have a think about what you've achieved so far. Aside from the day-to-day, oh my goodness, what am I going to cook? Who cannot believe where they're standing right now?
Yep.
Who's just thinking, I don't want this to end? Yeah. Good stuff. We've got 19 contestants in the competition. I'll be honest, we're seeing a lot of the same faces pop up, people that are doing really well, and they tend to be girls. We're seeing Deb, we're seeing Mindy, we're seeing Audra, Amina. Where are the boys? What's happening? Wade?
I'd like to say it was flying under the radar, but I think we're being outcooked at the moment.
Okay. Filippo, what's happened to you, buddy?
Just going to pull out a few surprises for you, Gary.
Oh, yeah?
I will, yes.
Well, guys, mystery box. Any idea, anyone, what today's mystery box might be? Bo, you're a bit of a sniffer. You usually know what's underneath. Any idea?
No idea. I'm not going to guess today. I'm just going to cop it and See what happens.
But we like it when you guess.
Yeah.
Come on.
Give it a nudge.
Bo.
Come on. Give it a sniff.
There's definitely some sort of wood in there.
Shall we find out? Yes. You may lift the lids now.
Ooh. Cute.
What you see before you is a pork cutlet, beetroot, pineapple, marshmallows, white rum, and ciabatta. Julia, you look puzzled.
I'm just trying to think of what pulls all these ingredients together.
And that's sort of the point of today's mystery box. You need to start thinking about what goes with what and which goes with which.
We're only tasting 3 dishes, and we're going to pick one winner. You have 60 minutes to create your dish. Your time starts now. We've thrown them a bit. We've put some odd ingredients there. What would you like to see?
I love the idea of using that pork with the pineapple. I think that's a great combination.
I want to see something interesting. You know, there are obvious things we could do. Goat's cheese, horseradish, beetroot.
There's a lot of pork going into pans, and that doesn't excite me.
But I want to see them push it a little bit. This is Mystery Box. At the moment, I'm seriously doubting whether some of the boys out there have got game. Yeah. I need to see they've got game.
My perfect match today is going to be a beautifully crumbed pork cutlet with some roasted beetroot.
Is that pan hot enough, Bo?
It's going to be in a second.
So what are you going to do? You've spent a bit of time battening out the pork chop?
Yep, I'm going to crumb that. I've got some roast beetroot in there. I'm going to try and make a little roast beetroot and goat cheese salad.
You just need to think about how you can make that salad stand out.
I think I can do it, but it's about getting it all balanced right and plating up in a really nice way.
This is a competition.
Exactly.
And you need to stand head and shoulders above the rest of the crowd to survive, yeah?
Okay, I'll give it a crack, thanks.
Today I'm cooking a pineapple syrup cake with a rum cream, and then I'm going to caramelise the ring and serve it on top of that. It's got to really scream of pineapple. It's got to be fresh and it's got to not be soggy, and hopefully that's what's going to sell it to the judges.
Oh, look at you go. I might as well just go home now.
The thing I'm struggling with today is cooking the pork. As a Muslim, I don't eat pork or handle any products derived from a pig. Obviously never cooked it before, but I'm just going to go by the touch and feel factor. So hopefully that will get me through.
Amina?
Hello.
You cooking pork?
I'm cooking pork.
But you don't believe in eating pork?
No.
So why would you cook pork?
I'm cooking pork because it's a personal challenge for me. I've put it in my mind from the beginning that I can't avoid it. It's part of the competition.
Very brave of you. Well done. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. A little bit of a fiery start, just got to get the alcohol off the rum, so no big concern.
Hey, Audra.
Hey, how you going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
What's your dish?
Well, when I first met my husband, first date in New Zealand, and he takes me to a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
And guess what he ordered?
What?
Sweet and sour pork.
I like sweet and sour pork.
Yeah, but you know, back in the 80s, sweet and sour pork.
Yeah, but I like that old style 80s sweet and sour pork. There's something so wrong about it, but delicious.
It was so wrong. So I'm trying to redeem it and do a little bit of what I like.
So what's yours going to be?
You're not going to get thick corn flour syrupy sauce. You're going to get a fresh pineapple tomato kind of sauce. And you're going to get crispy pork and caramelized pineapple.
Okay.
Perfect match. Pineapple, pork, mint. What more can you want?
This dish reminds me of back home, back in Singapore when I was growing up. My mum used to make a sweet and sour pork for us, so it reminds me a lot of that, and it's bringing me back to those moments, really.
Delve into tomatoes, pineapple, a little bit of red wine vinegar. What do you make? A little bit of chutney?
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a chutney, like a pineapple jam to sauce up my pork chop. What's in my mind actually is really how Mum used to do it is to stir fry the pork. So it's basically her dish. I've got her dish in mind, but I'm trying to recreate it.
That's what it's all about,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
and it's part of the reason why the women are doing so well in this competition and why the blokes got a bit of catching up to do.
Thanks, Matt.
Time to pull these dishes together. 15 minutes to go.
I'm making a pineapple tart tatin with the hole in the pineapple, and I'm going to put pork inside that. The pork's looking pretty good, so yeah, it's actually going as I planned. It's time for the crackle to come out. Go to take the fry pan off, grab the handle, burn the out of my hand. Straight over to the water, and I can see the blisters forming already. I'll just burn the whole of my hand, eh?
All right.
Nah.
That one?
Yeah. That's all just gonna blister across there. I burnt my hand pretty bad, so that's sort of thrown me out of whack. But I'll keep going and see how we go at the end.
Woo! Ah, that is hot.
The pressure's on, ladies and gentlemen. You got 2 minutes to go.
Far out. How are we gonna do this?
Ten seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Step away from your benches. Your time's up.
Well done. Well done,
Oh. Far out.
I'm pretty impressed that I actually cooked pork for the first time in my life. Oh, look, I don't know if it's cooked, but I hope so, for their sake.
What's that?
I made a butter with horseradish and mint.
Okay.
I'm really happy with what I've plated up. It looks really good, which is a bit uncommon for me. It's probably the best thing I've ever made, I think.
This challenge was about the perfect match, and you had some interesting examples under that mystery box. Glad to see nobody put up marshmallows and pork cutlets. A great start. Andy.
Yeah.
Wow. Show us your hand, buddy.
No.
I think that's going to put you out of action for a couple of days. What do you reckon?
We'll see. We'll see.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've burnt my hand that badly, so we'll see how that fares up by the end of today. We expected a lot from you today, and we put the challenge out to the boys. We said it looks like the girls are running away in this competition, and I don't think you proved anything differently today. There's a couple we like, but there's a few that we don't like.
So, the 3 dishes that made it through to tasting. First up, Audra. Next up, please step forward, Dovinder.
Go, girls.
Now, for that 3rd spot in that tasting lineup. The 3rd place is not going to go to one of the girls. The 3rd place goes to someone who's plated a surprisingly beautiful dish. The 3rd place goes to Bo.
Doesn't suit me, does it?
No, it does. No, it suits you brilliantly because it's your food. Looks like a Bo dish, but you just plated it well. It's really good, really good. Audra, step forward.
It's my take on a sweet and sour pork with caramelized pineapple.
So when you're making this, were you thinking about your husband the whole time?
The whole time. I mean, often I cook food at home that the children really like, but I think it's a new lease of life for me now, and it's cooking stuff that you just want your husband to fall in love with you all over again. And I don't know, I reckon this might do it.
Audrey, you've looked into that box and you've just plucked out flavours that work brilliantly together. We talk about great balance and about innovation, and for me, this is a dish that shows both of those things. That's great dish.
Thank you.
That is just another level. It's refined, it's clever. That is a cracker dish. Ah,
Thank you.
makes me feel good.
Good.
Thank you. Delvinda, please step forward.
I made pineapple and tomato jam with the egg dumpling and stir-fried the pork with it.
Why am I going to love this dish?
Because I cooked it. It's sweet and savoury.
Fair enough. Great answer. Lovely egg dumplings, beautiful pork, sweet, sour. All I can say is, Audra, we've got a battle on our hands.
Wow. That is absolutely dead set, really delicious, and it's a good job there's only a little bit of it there, because I'd love a big plateful of that. That is wonderful. Well done, Delvinda.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bo, up you come.
It's a crumbed pork cutlet with roasted beetroot and a goat's cheese and horseradish cream.
When you walked in, we wanted to see you being Bo, cooking like Bo. And this is a Bo dish, but you've just been continuing to polish what you do. This dish screams care and consideration. And that's why it's a restaurant dish. That's why your dish is up here and not any of the other colours. Just keep on going. Because really, that sort of food gets into the final week.
I've always known that I could produce something that looks that good, but it's hard to get it all the time, but I think I've got it right this time.
We love tastings like that because they were three fantastic, delicious dishes, each of them worthy of winning a mystery box. So well done and thank you very much indeed. But one dish rose above the others magnificently. It was the dish that I think we all would secretly like to come home to. That dish was Delvinda's. Delvinda, today you brought us a dish that made everything seem right in the world. Are you ready to discover what your prize is?
Yes, definitely.
The theme of today's invention test is seduction. You have to seduce us with your dishes. Today you need to cook food that demands that we come back for seconds. If you need further inspiration, think of the person waiting for you at home. Think about what meal you'd put in front of them to make them fall in love with you all over again. What will be the dish that'll have them going, wow, baby, yeah.
As we break into a bit of Barry White. Barry White, yeah.
It's our turn to give you the perfect set of ingredients. Are you ready to find out what they are?
Yes.
the first pair of ingredients. Strawberries and cream.
Oh.
The next pair of seductive ingredients are champagne and caviar.
Yes.
And finally, roses and chocolate.
Yeah, it's good.
Mixed emotions there, Delvinda. I love the look on your face when you saw strawberries and cream. Then it went champagne and caviar and you went, ooh. Have you eaten caviar before?
No, not caviar's the only thing that I haven't eaten.
Mmm. Matt?
Oh, no.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
How did you know I didn't eat caviar?
You know what caviar is? Fish eggs, but salted and beautiful. And you can tell the quality of caviar by how beautiful and round and intact they are. This one is Iranian black. Try.
Pop it on the roof of your mouth so it gets that lovely popping sensation.
It's so fishy. Oh! I hate it. It tastes fishy. Reminds me of cod's liver oil and it's just yuck.
Delvinda. Everybody has to cook with one of those pairs of ingredients, except you. Delvinda, the real advantage for you is you can cook with whatever you want.
Oh, yes, that's good.
Not just those ingredients on the bench, but also in the pantry. Anything you like. For the rest of you, whatever you cook, you must use one of these seductive pairs of ingredients and they must be the hero of your dish. The wonderful thing about today's challenge is there are no negative consequences. We are looking for the winner only. Andy, with that big burnt hand of yours, I think you can afford to step out of this challenge. No consequences.
Yeah.
So for you, the balcony.
No.
Up you go. Oh. For the rest of you, the week that is about to hit you is one of the biggest weeks on MasterChef so far. So if there's a challenge you want to win, then this is it. Your 60 minutes starts now.
Guys, chill out, chill out.
Intriguing as everyone's rushing towards those ingredients. I expected to see a bit of roller derby head and shoulder there. But you got to the front, you've chosen, what have you chosen?
I've chosen strawberries and cream today, Matt.
Why?
Today I'm making Lover Pillow Stack. It's meringue with a soft centre, lemon curd, strawberries, cream, mascarpone.
Nice, okay.
And it was actually the last dessert I made for Luke before I came onto the show.
So Luke's your fiancé, yeah?
Luke is my fiancé.
How did he react to this dessert?
He loved it.
We've known each other since we were about 16. We got engaged last year and I've never been happier.
So do you think you can win this challenge?
If I get everything right on the plate, I'm sure it's going to taste super tasty, so yes.
Right, good stuff.
Julia.
Hello.
I presume roses and chocolate?
Yes. It's going to be a rosewater soaked chocolate cake with a white chocolate and yogurt ganache.
Okay, sounds good. And who are you cooking this for?
I'm cooking for my husband.
What's your husband's name?
Justin.
Justin.
Justin and Julia.
How long have you been married?
A year and a half.
A year and a half. So you're newbies still?
I am.
Wow.
I'm lonely.
What does he love most about your cooking?
He can't stop eating it.
Okay.
I have to take him away from it sometimes.
That's good stuff. You're looking after him. You don't want him turned into a chubby husband.
No.
Let's get out of here.
I'm cooking a meringue mascarpone cake with cream and strawberries. I'm cooking this for my daughter and son, Sarah and Sammy. Being away for 4 weeks now, it's starting to get extremely difficult and I'm feeling the pressure without them. And here's a picture from Sarah saying that she loves me. To have this challenge, to see the strawberries and the cream, all the pennies dropped, and I know that I'm going to knock this one out of the park.
Sam, how are you?
Hello, Gary. I'm well. How are you?
Gary.
I'm George, that's Gary.
Sorry.
George, nice to meet you. Gary.
Sorry, George.
How are you? Why are you sweating so much?
I'm working frantically.
What are you doing?
I'm poaching that oyster as that broth cools.
Okay.
I ended up with champagne and caviar, so I'm going to work on a little seafood dish.
And what's in there? Champagne?
That's a champagne jelly.
Yes.
Yum.
Great combination.
Like it.
Who are you cooking this dish for?
I'm cooking this for my beautiful girlfriend, Gemma.
Oh, that's good.
You like it?
Yeah.
It means a lot to you?
She does.
Does she
means
love
everything.
this?
She would love this.
Miss her?
I do miss her terribly, but, you know, we both agreed that this is the place for me to be at the moment, so...
OK.
Oops. Amina, just mind out behind you. I dropped some eggs.
No worries.
Love is a many splendid thing. You got 30 minutes to go.
They've got so many choices. I think what I don't want to see is kitsch food. I don't want to see roses dressed on a plate with a ramekin with a dessert inside. I want to see some clever cooking, and I think we've set them up to give us some great dishes. And of course, Delvinda, she's happy as Larry. She can choose anything she wants, and I've got a funny feeling she's going to make a chocolate cake.
Can I ask a question? If you had that advantage, would you choose stuff that's already...
No.
You know what's lovely about today? There's no consequences. All we're looking for is the top dish of the day.
My kids will definitely love this cake, especially with the strawberry mousse. I've not made the strawberry mousse before for them, so I'll do it for them and I think they will love it.
Benny, what's up?
Yeah, going okay.
You seem like you got everything together.
I know at some point something will go wrong, so...
Today I'm cooking a Mexican dish, scampi and caviar salsa with a champagne vinaigrette and tortilla crisps. I'm pretty clumsy when it comes to seduction. I'm not real comfortable with it. So I've tried to plate something up that I think shows who I am and what I love.
It smells something burning. It's not you, is it?
Oh, yeah, it is.
What is it?
Oil.
Ben,
what's the burning?
What are you doing?
Doing, what I normally
What's
do,
the
mate.
burning?
Come on, open the back door.
What we want you to do is tempt us, tantalise us, and make us tingle all over. 15 minutes to go. Alice, what are you doing?
I'm making caviar and oyster shooters with a beetroot and champagne jelly.
OK. That goes, doesn't it?
That sounds delicious.
Why did you pick the caviar?
I picked the caviar because I'm a Soviet, and that's actually what seduced Nick, my boyfriend, so...
What does he like most about your cooking?
I think he likes my adventurous streak.
I made it.
If you cooked it for him, what do you reckon?
If I cooked
Would
it
it
for
woo
him...
him, seduce him, make you go, Alice, I love you forever?
I hope so. I think the first thing he would do is his usual, and then he'll smile, and I can always tell when he likes something that I've cooked.
How can he not love what she cooks?
I know.
How long, Andy?
You got 13 to go.
Nuts burned again.
I think champagne and caviar are a mix made in heaven, and if I've got an opportunity to cook with champagne and caviar on MasterChef, I'm going to do it. I'm going to basically cook what I think would be the taste of the sea. I'm going to use some beautiful seafood, and I'm going to serve it with a champagne kind of vinaigrette and basically dress it up with that beautiful caviar.
Oh, fan-bloody-tastic.
Hey, Kylie, how are you?
Hello,
Oh, my God, there's a cream gun happening. What's going on?
I'm going to try and make some chocolate ravioli with mascarpone and chocolate centre
So is it a warm chocolate ravioli?
Yes.
Who would you cook this for? Who are you thinking of?
I don't have a boyfriend or anything at the moment, so...
Kylie, you just... Look.
Hopefully...
Do you know how many boys are going to be running here any second?
A
Beautiful
girl that cooks. Chocolate ravioli.
Have you ever been in love before?
In love with food? I'm still yet to find someone I want to be in love with. No. Yeah, still on the journey to find someone.
I'm just getting ready to plate up. I'm hoping the jelly's set. That's the biggest item outstanding. I think the jelly should have set in time. I took a bit of a precautionary measure of adding more gelatin, so hopefully it's set.
I've taken the meringues out of the oven and I have a look at them and realise that they probably need maybe another 5 to 10 minutes. So I make sure that the mould's been removed and put them back in the oven so that they can go just that little bit crisper.
We have got under 5 minutes to go. Everybody's racing to the finishing line. And I'm seeing some really, really good dishes out there and only 1 or 2 that I think, ooh, not going to work. So I'm going to point those out first. Andrew, utter disaster, really clumsy, chocolate cake, some sort of wacky sugar cake she's obviously never made before, not great at all. I also question Ben, he's making tortilla, tacos again. I'm really getting a little bit over the tacos.
Yeah.
But who do you love out there? Who's doing some?
Look, I'm excited by Filippo's dessert. You know, he's made this kind of meringue stack with a mascarpone and strawberry filling. Yeah. It looks spectacular. I think that's going to be a definite one to watch.
I love the sound of Kylie's dish, a little chocolate ravioli, you know, with a little mascarpone filling.
Chocolate ravioli, honestly?
Hey, if it's thin, beautiful, you never know. Sam at the back, he's surprising us. He's doing a little champagne jelly with poached oysters.
What I really want to know is how Delvinda is using her advantage.
She's making a chocolate cake. She loves cooking this for her family. Her kids love it. It's got to be really good. I want light, fluffy, utterly delicious. It's got to be a cracker if it's going to win.
2 minutes to go, everyone.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
We're waiting to be wooed. Give us your most seductive food.
Seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Step away from your benches. Your time's up.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the caviar. What an idiot.
Today we've challenged you to seduce us with your food. I think we're really excited by this tasting, so let's get the first dish up, and that's Delvinda.
This is a chocolate cake that my husband and the kids love, and strawberry mousse.
So, Delvinda, you had the perfect advantage in this challenge, and you could have cooked anything, using anything you wanted.
Yeah.
Yet you didn't.
Well, anything, so I chose my chocolate cake. The kids love it. I made it from my heart, like you said, you know, cook from your heart. And the first thing when I saw the chocolates, and I thought, yeah, that's it, I'm going to make that chocolate cake. Like, they always put smiles on their face.
Will this cake seduce us as well?
Yes.
Right. Let's see how you've done. Wonderfully light, spongy chocolate cake, very creamy ganache over the top. Looks beautiful, covered in those rose petals, but there's a lot of chocolate, and for me, it needs to have more of that strawberry mousse to be delicious.
Next up, Filippo. What's that?
It's just something that I keep with me when I cook. It's
What is it,
from
mate?
my daughter. Just
Isn't that beautiful?
Keep me going when it's tough.
Does that bring tears to your eyes?
It does.
How old's your daughter?
She's 7. Her name's
beautiful.
Sarah.
Would she love that?
Absolutely. She would think that was just fantastic. We cook together a lot, Gary, and Sarah's going to be another little MasterChef in the near future.
Let's see what it tastes like. this is without dissecting it too much. Creamy and coconutty and beautiful and quite honestly, irresistible with that story.
Thank you.
I don't know what to say because it's just delicious and it says everything about strawberries and cream. And it's seductive, you know? I mean, I don't know if we'll hold hands after this, Filippo, but, you know, I want a man huddle. Can we have one?
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with cuddling men, is there, Filippo?
No, I do it all the time, mate.
Next up, Audra.
Today I've made poached strawberries with a mascarpone cream.
Would your husband fall in love even further with you after he eats this?
You know what? No matter what I do, he's in love with me, so...
Of course he is.
Yeah.
You're a brilliant cook.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't want to do this.
What's going on?
Oh, just missing family a lot.
Miss your family. It's always tough because your family's not there to, you know, support you and guide you. You've just got to keep your mind on the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just keep thinking about your family as strength along the way. Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's taste it. Strawberries, mascarpone, delicious. The pastry, you know what's wrong with it. It's undercooked.
Yeah.
Your emotion when you cook is a beautiful thing. You're a front runner in this competition.
Thank
You just need to remember why you're here.
Absolutely.
Because you love your family.
Cool. Thanks, George.
Ben, let's see a dish.
It's a scampi and caviar salsa with a champagne vinaigrette and tortilla crisps.
So, Ben, when you're cooking this dish, who are you thinking of?
I'm not real good with seduction, so to me it's more love. So my family back home, if they were coming over, this
Hey, Fudgy, you have a beautiful girlfriend back in Tasmania, don't you?
No, not anymore.
Because of the show?
Yeah, she was heading off to do some work elsewhere and I wanted to follow this path.
So this show's cost you so far your job and also your relationship.
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
There are times when it is and there are times when it isn't.
I love this dish. I love the flavour, I love the freshness, I love the way the seafood is kind of juicy, but it's a great Mexican dish and not a great dish for heroing the caviar and the champagne. And you know, Ben, I reckon there are a large number of fantastic single women out there who'd happily share this Mexican dish with you.
Thanks, mate.
Next up, Tregan.
Today I cooked lovers' pillows with strawberries and cream. Today you asked me to cook you something that was seductive, so I thought about something that my partner, Luke, loves, and for me, something that's seductive when I eat it.
What does Luke love about your cooking?
He just loves that, you know, I cook from my heart when I cook for him, and I definitely won him over with my cooking. I used to spend quite a large chunk of my wage on making a beautiful meal for him to try and steal his heart.
Did you?
Yeah.
Should I taste?
Definitely.
There'd be thousands of women in this country that would love to feed Matt Preston. Go on. Do you want to feed Matt Preston?
Yeah.
I feel like an animal at the zoo. Strangely like, be in the cage.
Really?
Go on. Yeah, go on.
Open wide, Matthew.
Oh,
wider.
There's a bit of cream. Oh.
When I taste this dessert, this is what I think.
Oh.
Tregan, Well done. Grab your dish, back to your bench.
Well done. Bo.
Grilled seafood with a béarnaise and just a nice fresh salad.
What were your 2 ingredients?
Champagne and caviar.
Which 2 ingredients did you use?
Champagne.
And?
Not caviar.
Right.
Kylie.
Chocolate ravioli with a rose syrup.
And who are you cooking it for?
I don't have a boyfriend at the moment,
You
so...
told George and I that you've never really loved.
No.
What type of man are you looking for, Kylie?
Pretty much anyone that's breathing, I'd be happy with.
Julia.
It's a chocolate and rosewater cake with white chocolate and crystallised rose petals. It actually reminds me of the moment when I fell in love with my husband.
When was that moment?
Well, we were friends for quite a few years and he chased me for a few of those years and I always said no. And then one night we were in a very disreputable pub and we had a beautiful kiss and that was it. So it was sweet, a bit messy, and that's what's on that plate.
Next up, Sam.
I chose champagne and caviar. The dish I made was seafood for 2.
Sam, welcome to the competition. That is spectacularly good. Spectacularly good. Seafood, perfectly cooked. Jelly, just enough sharpness to give you the idea it's all about the champagne. And wonderfully set. It has that really sexy, subtle wobble. That is elegant, beautiful cookery and a potential dish that could win this. Well done.
Very much.
Great dish, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah, really good. Next up, Mindy.
This is the taste of the ocean to me, the champagne and then the caviar.
So, obviously with the challenge, it's about seducing someone. Have you got a partner in life at the moment?
No, I don't.
So, you were thinking about a specific person,
actually,
were
I
you?
really struggled with today and the theme threw me, actually.
Why did the theme throw you?
Because I've struggled, I guess, with love and bugger. I've struggled with it and part of the reason I'm here is because I needed to find myself again after coming out of a relationship.
So you were in a long relationship, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's the great thing about food. It's, you know, it's a way you can show your love for other people, but it's also a fantastic place of solace. I'm very impressed that your solace is champagne and caviar, where our 3 solace is a large chocolate cake and a big tub of ice cream. Right, let's taste. As a dish, it's good, but it's not great. But the most important thing about this dish today is about you loving yourself, and that's what you've done. So well done.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
What a challenge, eh? And we didn't expect at the end of it to feel slightly emotionally drained. Wow, who would have thought that food could bring all of that out? It's fair to say that the girls shone this morning. But can I tell you, in the invention test this afternoon, I think the boys recovered themselves beautifully.
Today, 3 of you not just filled our stomachs, but filled our hearts with lots of emotion and delicious food. The first person to seduce us with their meal is Sam. Where you been?
Yeah, it's about time.
Wow, you blew our mind. Sam, welcome. This is where you need to be. You deserve it.
Thank you.
The next person is Filippo. And finally, Tregan. Tregan, Sam, Filippo, thank you for cooking with your hearts today and giving us food that really seduced us. But there can only be one winner. And the winner today really stole our hearts. And that dish belongs to Sam.
Well done.
Well done, Sam.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Doing it for the boys, huh?
Yeah, it's nice to finally execute on something.
OK, Tregan, Filippo, you can stand back in line. Sam, what I'm about to tell you, you're going to love. You, as the winner of this invention test, get a fabulous reward. It is going to put a massive, and I mean massive, smile on your face. Are you ready for a clue?
I'd love a clue. Who knows what that might be? Sounds exciting, though.
Upcoming is your biggest week ever in MasterChef. Under this cloche, there's a clue.
Silver service.
What's under the cloche is what every home needs. Every chef is inspired by one. What's under the cloche is this. This is the first cookbook ever written in Australia.
Oh my God.
It was written by a man called Edward Abbott in 1864.
Wow. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful.
It's packed full of fantastic recipes for wombat, but also for fondue. And really, as this is the first Australian cookbook, you can regard Edward Abbott as the father of Australian gastronomy. And you can regard the place that inspired him as the birthplace of Australian gastronomy. So for the next week, we are travelling. We are travelling to the home of Edward Abbott. We're travelling to a place that's renowned for its incredibly clear air, its beautiful, rich, dark soils, and some of the best produce I've tasted anywhere in the world.
God.
We are all off to Tasmania.
Get to go home. I couldn't be happier. I've missed Tassie, I've missed home, and I can't wait to get back there.
Pack your bags, we're off! Have you been?
I've never been.
Best. Best.
Be warned, this is not a holiday. Exciting, yes. Maybe life-changing, yes. But someone will not be returning to the MasterChef kitchen at the end of our trip to Tasmania. So, go home, pack your bags, get some rest. Sam, you will have a massive advantage in our first challenge in Tasmania tomorrow. Right? I don't know what you're waiting for. Get packing.
Next time on MasterChef Australia.
Welcome to Tasmania. Are you excited?
4 teams hit the ground running as a massive week in Australia's natural state begins.
It's beautiful. I am so happy to be here.
Their first challenge, to run a stall at the historic Salamanca markets.
Our goal today is to produce quality food and as much of it as we can.
Showcasing the best produce Tasmania has to offer.
We love it.
Get those tills ringing.
We're going to be hard to beat, I think.
And For the team who can make the most money, a shot at immunity.
Come and meet Ben from the blue team, Tasmania's local product. You know you're getting a good deal here. Benny, get ready to take your shirt off.
We need to get that money in the till.